You moved across the world for a better life, but no one warned you about this.
I have 3 jobs.
You have 3 jobs?
Yes. Don't have high hopes.
The amount of money we made compared to the expenses that there are, there's not enough that one person can save.
I was working to actually survive.
Today at Maple Life, we're hitting the streets to hear from immigrants. Is Canada really worth the cost? From rent to groceries to jobs, to the brutal reality behind the dream. First up, housing. Ever paid thousands of dollars to live in somebody's basement? How much do you pay in rent approximately?
1,800 to 2,000, but currently I'm just renting 1 bedroom.
2,500? What kind of space do you have?
Single bedroom, one den.
2,100.
$1,250.
Oh, that's not too bad.
Hiring basis, yeah. So
Okay.
total cost of the rent is $2,400.
And once you've paid your rent, good luck affording groceries. Let's talk food prices. How much do you spend a week on groceries?
Grocery would take 25% of my monthly expenses, which I think is pretty high.
5 to 600, I think, would
Range from 800 to 1,000.
Jobs may pay in Canadian dollars, but do they pay enough? What do you do for a job?
I work only part-time because I am student, like a server, and actually have 3 jobs.
You have 3 jobs?
Yes.
Are they all serving jobs?
2 server, and I work remotely to Mexico. I am a counter.
I'm a tax consultant.
I work in a mortgage industry. I'm an underwriter.
Do you think that the pay for your work here is fair?
I think it's fair, but I think the trajectory, the growth rate is a little skewed, so it kind of tapers off.
It is fair. I always look at room to grow,
Yeah.
But yeah, for now, I think it's justified with kind of role I am.
How does the pay compare in your Mexico job versus your Canadian jobs?
I am engineer, and the pay for the server is the same.
So working online in Mexico as an engineer, you make the same amount as you make being a server here in Canada. That's crazy. Was it hard to get your first job in Canada as an immigrant?
It was actually, yeah.
Yeah?
I think it depends on which city you are. When I moved here, yeah, it wasn't that hard to get a job over here in Vancouver, BC.
It wasn't that hard for me, given I have a little bit of experience and credentials.
I was very fortunate. I would say it could be fair to get job opportunities, but it's not that easy.
Do you feel like you're just working to pay your bills, or do you feel like you have enough money to do other stuff?
Only for fail bills and pay the school. Yeah, I'm making more definitely because we have a family to support in India as well.
I would tend towards the survival side of it. The amount of money we made compared to the expenses that there are, the fixed ones.
Yeah.
I mean, there's not enough that one person can save.
It's a combination of both. So I came in through school. I came in to do my MBA. And at that time, I was working to actually survive.
Yeah.
But I mean, when you get out there into the job market and you're working now, you're working to actually save and invest. So it's a mix of both.
Is this still the life they imagined when they got that visa? Did you expect Canada to be this expensive when you moved here?
Frankly, not. My understanding was that it wouldn't be that expensive. Or I may have been naive.
Yeah, I did my research.
No, totally not. It wasn't that because after COVID, this inflation thing, it just took a different route.
What's something that you wish you had been told before you moved here?
How lonely you could get when you first land. In terms of building relationships, you have to be very intentional.
The society is a little bit individualistic. I mean, where I come from, it's a little more communal. Initial couple of years, you have to deal with the fact that you're all by yourself.
Obviously, a good tip on saving because initially I wasn't used to save that much money. I used to spend.
And finally, what advice do immigrants have for the next wave coming to Canada? Do you regret moving here, or do you think it was a good choice?
I need to move to my country.
I don't regret it at all. I think it's on the larger scale, it's a very, very important and a very good decision.
I made a good choice moving here. I was a kid right that time.
Yeah.
But it grew now I'm proper, successful, independent woman.
I feel awesome about moving here.
What's advice for someone planning to move to Canada?
Maybe you need to search other countries.
Why do you say this?
For the laws and for the new students, it's too hard. Yeah, don't have high hopes. Initially, the days would be difficult, but just stay stagnant and definitely you will reach where you dream yourself to be.
Be prepared to be self-reliant, be patient. I mean, things come. Everybody is coming from a different country. It takes time to acclimatize in terms of the work culture, in terms of how things go.
Do your own research and follow your own journey. Always remember that everyone's journey is unique. What applies to you may not apply to everyone, and what works for you may not work for everyone. So it's your journey. Follow through with that path.
Canada's expensive, but for many immigrants, it's still the right choice. Not easy, not perfect, but full of possibility. Is it for everyone? That's a decision you have to make. Drop your story in the comments. Is the Canadian dream still alive? Or is it just overpriced hope? And don't forget to follow Maple Life for more real stories from real people. Like, share, and subscribe.